little bit of cash. Won't feed you. Okay.
Floyd Mayweather reportedly confronted Joe Rogan face-to-face at Los Angeles International Airport, and the incident has shaken the entire combat sports world. Sources say Floyd spotted Joe in a private terminal and immediately approached him over comments made on his podcast about missing money. Witnesses described the tension as instant and intense, with Floyd demanding clarification about statements regarding his finances. This was not a casual interaction, but a serious confrontation where Mayweather made it clear how he felt about the allegations being discussed. The situation unfolded rapidly, and those present described it as highly charged. Floyd appeared focused and direct, making it obvious that he wanted answers rather than small talk. Observers noted that both men remained composed, but the seriousness of the discussion was clear from the beginning. Witnesses say Floyd was traveling with his security team to a promotional event when he noticed Joe waiting with the podcast crew. According to people present, Floyd immediately changed direction and walked straight toward Joe with clear intent. His opening words were reportedly something like, "We need to talk about what you've been saying about my money situation on your show."
Like it's a tap. Like he's got a tap. Just like unlimited amount of money. Money's just flowing. And even as much money as he's made is.
Joe Rogan's initial reaction was said to be surprise, but he did not back down. Insiders report that Joe stood up and acknowledged Floyd, explaining that he was only discussing publicly available information related to the Showtime lawsuit.
Case that's coming up. Well, the lawsuit could have pretty serious implications, not only for Floyd's legacy, but also for how networks and advisors handle fighter compensations.
According to witnesses, Joe mentioned that the $340 million lawsuit is part of the public record, and that he was simply analyzing the situation as he does with other combat sports topics. His tone was described as respectful but firm, not apologetic, which reportedly did not satisfy Floyd.
Don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. We can't feed our family just saying I love you.
Sources say Floyd became more animated, pointing out that Joe had said on his podcast that he spends money excessively and implied he was broke despite earning over $1 billion. Floyd argued that such comments damage his business reputation and complicate negotiations, saying it is misleading to call him broke when he is pursuing legal action to recover stolen funds.
Whether claims for the missing money is not named as a defendant in the lawsuit. Instead, Mayweather's legal action targets the network and Steven Espinoza. He claims they aided and abetted these alleged financial wrongdoings.
The conversation then shifted to Joe's podcast episode with Shakur Stevenson, where Floyd's financial situation had been discussed.
Lesson for young fighters to see a guy like yourself be fully dedicated, so disciplined, get through the whole thing, get out.
Another one in it. Because they missed that high of all the fans chanting their name and everybody, cameras, lights.
Insiders report that Floyd referenced specific quotes from that episode, showing that he had watched it closely and taken note of what was said. He brought up mentions of lawsuits, unpaid rent, and financial obligations tied to various properties.
Nice. We can do whatever we want out there, and it's just, peaceful to wake up.
Joe reportedly tried to de-escalate the situation by explaining his perspective. He argued that if Floyd earned over $1.2 billion and is now suing for $340 million in missing funds, it raises questions about financial management regardless of who is at fault.
Of clips taken out of context of me of 12 years of conversations on my podcast, and it's all smushed together, and it looks fucking horrible.
Joe added that the numbers themselves create legitimate discussion points for media. Floyd responded strongly, explaining the difference between gross revenue and net income, emphasizing that taxes, team payments, and promotional costs significantly reduce total earnings.
So you'd have many people that are getting into just residences, making 100, 200 grand here or there, $50,000 not going to affect. But for those large investors, obviously that's becoming very concerning, because if you've got a building, big mall or something else, it could be worth $100 million. All of a sudden you've got a $10 million profit on there that's now going to be taxed at 37 or.
Floyd reportedly explained that a large portion of his income goes to taxes and expenses, meaning he keeps only a fraction of what he earns. The discussion then turned toward his former manager and the allegations involving Showtime.
Legendary career where he generated $1 billion in revenue plus and pay-per-view money. A significant portion of the funds that he made through those events, through his fights, didn't make it into his hands because they were funneled through accounts controlled by his then advisor, Al Heyman. Now, Mayweather says that Showtime delivered those checks and funds through systems that helped Heyman get the money instead of paying Floyd directly.
According to insiders, Floyd explained that his former manager allegedly diverted funds into hidden accounts without his knowledge. He stressed that being a victim of fraud does not mean he is broke or financially irresponsible.
And obtained by TMZ Sports, Mayweather says he's gunning to recover hundreds of millions of dollars in the misappropriated funds and damages resulting from long-running and elaborate financial fraud allegedly perpetrated.
Witnesses say Floyd raised his voice, stating that trusting the wrong people does not make him foolish, but makes those individuals criminals. Joe reportedly agreed with that distinction.
They can't say I'm doing business with Al Heyman, but I'm not doing business with Floyd Mayweather. Or I'm doing business with Floyd Mayweather, and I'm not doing business with Al Heyman.
The discussion continued in depth, with Joe acknowledging that if the allegations are true, Floyd was indeed a victim, but he questioned why there may not have been independent financial oversight. Floyd responded by explaining that boxing operates differently from team sports, lacking structured financial safeguards, and emphasizes long-term trust in his manager. The conversation then moved to Floyd's upcoming fights in 2026, where he rejected the idea that he is fighting out of financial desperation, stating these are major events driven by opportunity, not need. Joe accepted that point, but noted that the timing creates a public perception of urgency. Floyd also addressed the Logan Paul payment dispute, explaining it as a contractual issue involving third parties rather than personal refusal to pay. He then outlined his assets, including properties, businesses, and luxury holdings, estimating his net worth between $400 and $500 million. Joe agreed that Floyd is not broke in the traditional sense, clarifying that his commentary referred to liquidity and legal complications. The conversation concluded with a debate about media responsibility, with Floyd urging more careful narratives and Joe defending his analysis as based on public information. Floyd ended by raising concerns about missing financial records reportedly lost in a flood, suggesting the situation contains suspicious elements.